All right, so today in grammar, we're going to talk about adverbs. All right, remember an adverb tells about a verb, and it often ends with the letters ly, but not always. All right, a comparative adverb, all right, compares the action of two or more things, and the word more is often used when they do that. A superlative adverb compares the action of more than two things, and then we use the word most. So, let's look at this. Okay, the thinking question, does the adverb end in ly, and is the word more or most added? We are going to look at these sentences and think about which ones we would underline. This is a projectable, so we can't, but we're going to discuss them and then discuss if it's comparative or superlative. All right, so in our house, the TV is turned up more loudly than the radio. All right, what is our 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 adverb? Right, more loudly. All right. And is this comparative or is this superlative? Are we comparing more than one thing or more than two things or just two things? Well, it uses the word more, right? And we know that that is a comparative. All right, so then we'd write comparative, or you can put a C. You'll be doing something similar to this in a workbook page here in a second. AJ speaks more softly at home than he does at school. All right, again, more softly. We have the word more. This tells me it's comparative. Mrs. Thomas sings most beautifully when she is happy. All right, most beautifully is our little adverb phrase, and it uses the word most. So here we have a superlative. AJ sees most clearly when he wears his glasses. Again, we have the word most telling us it is superlative. For more practice with these adverbs, go to your reader's notebook, page 285. You can read through the top box and the thinking question on your own. You are going to use a comparative or superlative adverb for each blank below. You can use the list in the box here on the right to help you complete the sentences. All right, so although many musicians were loud, Donald played the trumpet. What would it be? Louder or loudest? It says there's many musicians, so we're comparing more than two. So we would have to go loudest. So you would write loudest on the line. All right, do 2 through 6. You can use this box to help you. Make sure to have your learning adult check your work and join me back on the video when you're done. All right, you are going to turn to in your student book to page 646. All right, we're just going to look at these 2 pages and then you'll be done. So it's just another review here on comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs. All right, so I'd like you to read through this top part with your learning adult and then try this working with that learning adult. See if you can identify whether each of the underlined words is an adjective or an adverb, and then if it is comparative or superlative. And then there on page 647 is just some ways to connect it to your writing. This is useful information, and I'd like you to just read it through, and then you are done with grammar.